Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Shiv Kumar. Today I bring a small topic which is very important nowadays. It is known as ventilation and air conditioning. So basically about this topic, the ventilation, which is the fundamental requirement of any building, of any house to get the fresh air and live smoothly and freely. So as far as the introduction or ventilation is concerned, this is the process of supplying or getting fresh air from outside and removing the foul gases and carbon dioxide and used air from the room or a building. So ventilation is the continuous process. So what I'm saying, the ventilation is the continuous process of removing the used air from the room. Now, the necessity why this is required to remove the used gas. Why don't we breathe in that used air and that foul gases? Because it's harmful for our health. So it is necessary to remove all the gases in the continual form. These are some basic points or necessities why the ventilation is required. The first one is to create air movement so as to remove bad air from fresh air, to prevent an undue body odors, fumes, dust, and other gases, to prevent accumulation of carbon dioxide in the room, and create the healthy living condition within the room, within the building, within the house. So let's talk about the types of ventilation. Basically, there are two types of ventilation are there. The first one is the natural ventilation. The natural ventilation is providing by doors and windows. When we make the provision of windows and doors, because doors is required to enter in the room and windows is required to get sunlight and also to get the fresh air from outside, so that exchange of the gases can be taken place. The following point should be considered while we are constructing a house. A sufficient number of windows must be provided in the house in each and every room, including kitchen. A small ventilation must be provided in the washroom at the top. In the initial days, the ventilators are provided at the top near to the roof, and the height of the room was too high. It is quite double of the present, almost 18 to 20 feet. But now, in the construction, as far as the commercial places, commercial complex is concerned, the height of the room is kept for the ground floor is near about 14 feet, sometimes 18 feet. You can find it. And sometimes you can find the 12 feet, 13 feet. The inlet or opening should not be obstructed. It should be clean. It should be obstruction free. And the next one is the mechanical or artificial ventilation, which we are providing in our houses. That is an exhaust system. We are providing the exhaust system mainly in two places. The one is the washroom and second one is the kitchen. But in the industry, when you talk about the industry, so where the production is going on, a number of employees are going on in one roof, there an exhaust system is required. Besides that, a supply system is also required in that, either a fan, either a cooler, we can provide just to provide the fresh air from outside. Next is the combination of supply and exhaust under this mechanical or artificial process. Next is plenum process, and then last one is the air conditioning. So let's start with the requirement of a good ventilation system. A ventilation system should meet the following requirement, like air of supply of fresh air. So the window which is provided, the orientation should be, as far as the windows is concerned, for the supply of fresh air, the orientation of the flat is one of the most important factor. So window must be provided in that direction from where we can get the fresh air inside. Next, air movement or air change. It is sometimes required when in fresh air, a fresh air is entered in the room, it must be exited from the another place so that it can carry the foul gases, the humidity, or the bad smell, bad odor, or the bad air with it. Next is the temperature of air. If we close our room and we don't have any fresh air supply in the room and only fan is moving at the top, so what will happen after some time? The temperature of the room will be higher if 2 or 3% are sitting in the room. That is because of, as far as the human body is concerned, it adjusts with the temperature of external temperature of the environment. So we release a few amount of heat, we breathe, we take oxygen, we exhale the carbon dioxide. So that carbon dioxide is also help to increase the temperature. So when the temperature is increasing, the room is getting heated up. So it should be removed immediately from the room. Next is humidity that I have mentioned, then purity of air. The air should be pure wherever we are sitting in the room. And at the last, the air conditioning. Nowadays, it is one of the most important factor, air conditioning. In the previous day, the air conditioning is considered as the luxury. But nowadays, as far as the temperature is concerned, the temperature is rising year after year, and the requirement of air conditioning is mandatory at this moment. So most of the house, they have installed the air conditioned. The air conditioning is used to indicate the signs of controlling or maintaining the humidity, temperature, movement of air, or bacteria content. So this is normally what happened when we install the AC. We close down the room. We have to close the room just to maintain the temperature and humidity within the room. We set the temperature in the AC. So as far as the temperature is concerned of the AC, what we have set, it maintains the temperature of the room. But it also, one thing has also we understand that in the closed room, we exhale the carbon dioxide is increased in the room. So it should be avoided. After some time, we should open our room, or we should have a smaller opening that can make the exchange, or that can ensure the exchange of the air inside the room. Because I have listened so many videos, I have seen so many videos, I have seen so many lectures in which it is mentioned that in the AC room, the carbon dioxide level is high comparatively and oxygen level is low. And as far as the medical literature is concerned, the carbon dioxide is responsible for the growth of cancer cells in our body. So it should be avoided for the long term. We should get fresh air, because we are using the car nowadays, we are using the air conditioning. We are our offices are air conditioned, our houses are air conditioned. So it should be good if you get some fresh air. We should open our windows for some time to get the fresh air come in, and the foul gases must be removed from the room. So this is all about our today's lecture. We will meet again with a new topic, which is sound insulation and fireproofing. This is a mandatory and it should be required to maintain the room harmony and also for our safety fireproofing from the fire. So till then, goodbye. Thanks to all of you for spending time in my lecture.